Hey there, grab a seat. Let's talk about programming. So here is a form of metabolic conditioning that kind of helps you rethink the way you do cardio. So in a similar way that metabolic conditioning helped us rethink, running on a treadmill, instead of spending 20 minutes running on a treadmill, do 20 minutes of kind of mixed modal, maybe some body weight work, some weighted work, and then also a cyclical modality. Mix and match all the ways that you can think of. So where here we see 4 different 5-minute pieces. So we see bike for 5 minutes, 5 minutes of mixed modal, again, bike for 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes of mixed modal. Separated, all of these are separated by 2 minutes of rest. So you can imagine, as an experienced athlete, if you set out on, for example, a 20-minute workout and you come out a little bit too hot, and then you spend, in this example, you come out 5 minutes too hot, and then you spend 15 minutes paying for it, and it's miserable. It is a learning experience. There is some value there, but that can really be daunting, especially as a new athlete. So a workout like this, where you have some extended work periods followed by some extended rest periods, repeated in kind of a well-planned manner, it gives you the chance as a newer athlete or even as an experienced athlete to learn a little bit more about your pacing and what's sustainable. So we see that in a few different ways, right? We see, first of all, coming out on the bike at 85%. So again, what does 85% feel like to you? And then you get another chance to kick up the intensity, come out at 95%. So again, encouraging you to come out pretty modestly. You have 2 minutes to kind of to digest that and to see, like, was that really 85%? Could I have gone a little bit harder? From there, you then, after that 2-minute rest, you have another 5-minute AMRAP. You got 6 burpees and 12 dumbbell box step-ups. Again, these could be any movements. Here we see burpee, kind of a plyometric pushing type movement, along with ideally a hip hinging movement to get your hands down to the ground. It is a gymnastics movement, body weight only. And then dumbbell box step-up, so a single leg modality. Again, it's weighted, going through basically a squat-ish range of motion with one leg. Repeat, repeat, repeat. 5 minutes is enough to get, some decent volume there, but that mixture of movements. So again, you kind of set the stage, a modest start with that 85%, and really you're probably at about 85% effort here as well. So again, encouraging you have the time, that rest time, to think about what you've done and think about how you feel. Come out in this Metcon type workout, hit that pace, experience that stimulus, whether you come out hot again in this 5 minutes or not. Hey, it's only 5 minutes. Get through that. You have 2 minutes to decompress again. Come back out. Based on how you felt in this bike, right? You then have the calorie count that you got in that first 5 minutes. You're gonna get a few more calories, right? It might not be a perfect 10% more calories necessarily, right? 85 to 95%. But you're gonna get a few more calories than you got in this round, or at least that would be the goal. So hopefully you left yourself some wiggle room in this first 5-minute bike to then best your score or better your score in that second one. Again, 2 minutes to decompress, and then you get another 5-minute AMRAP. Again, in this example, you have 4 man makers and 8 box jumps. It really could be anything, but this gives you a chance, rather than giving an athlete 20 minutes on a treadmill or 20 minutes of a Metcon where they have no idea how to pace. Let's give them 20 minutes total of work, punctuate it with a little bit of rest to decompress and maybe strategize or re-strategize, right? Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. This gives them the chance to not be punished for 15 minutes straight after coming out hot in 5 minutes. They can come out, see what happens, decompress, rethink their strategy, and reiterate, all within one session. So again, this type of programming can be really useful. Those extended work periods really could be any duration, could be like 3 to 5 minutes is often what we see. These rests probably are around 1 to 3 minutes is ideal, so that you're not completely cooling down in between sets. But in your programming as a coach or in your programming as an athlete, this type of program gives you a chance to help your athletes get to know themselves a little bit better. Advanced athletes can actually come out already knowing what they're capable of and really push the pace. Newer athletes are less intimidated than they might be coming out for a 20-minute workout. Give this programming a shot and let us know how it goes.